the other day. I was talking to the weather man about today. Oh, oh, oh. I know all he could say was no one knows tomorrow. See, I can read the weather child. I can tell my be the river for the sunshine. Oh, oh, oh. Well, that's as far as my guess goes. Cause no one knows tomorrow. Oh, oh, no one knows tomorrow. Time it wasn't need to go to war. All the kidding just to settle someone else's score. Oh, oh, but the victory isn't even sure. Oh, 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 no one knows tomorrow. So we can study history and philosophy and place ideology. Oh, 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 but tomorrow's a mystery. No one knows tomorrow. Oh, oh, no one knows tomorrow. Oh, no one knows tomorrow. Oh, no one knows tomorrow.
Good morning, you're tuned in to Emirate Radio 98.5 FM, the voice of the people. In the studio this morning, we are on to the Learning Up, and I am one of your hosts, Omotolani Dari. I am the daughter of the lion of the tribe of Judah, and here I have
Treasure Ajayi. Good morning. You're tuned into Emirate Radio 98.5 FM Ilorin, and you're tuned into the Learning Hub. This is where you get to learn how to pronounce words correctly, and you also get to learn trends when it comes to reading. We read, we discuss, we do everything right here, right, Omotolani?
Yes, on the Learning Hub, all we do here is to learn, just like the name, the Learning Hub. So today we are starting with the Learning Hub, and then we welcome you officially here on the Learning Hub, and then I want you all to join us on all our social media platforms at Emirate Radio 98.5 FM. You don't have to listen to only the voice. You can see us, we can communicate together by viewing us on our social media platform, our Facebook, our TikTok, and our YouTube at Emirate Radio 98.5 FM Ilorin. Alright, moving on today on the first segment. Today we have just pronunciations with T. Now on this segment, all we do is to learn how to produce commonly misproduced English words. Now those words are not just because we produce them the way they are, but it could be as a result of mother tongue interference, or the society where we are make us misproduce some English words. So on this show on Emirate FM, we are going to talk about how to produce those words, and then we bring into you a reading room where we read and we learn, and we talk about literary devices on those books that we read, right, Treasure?
Yes, that's what we're doing today, and we're not doing it the serious way, of course.
We have to we play around it to make it more interesting and lively to all our listeners and viewers on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Yes, and meanwhile, during the course of the program, you get to call in to win our amazing gifts.
Yeah.
You get to call in, you answer our questions, and then if you answer the questions correctly, you get to win amazing gifts from us today. So why not just keep glued to your seat and wait for what we got for you today.
For our parents that are there, I call on the parent that they should call on Shade, call on Precious, call on Victory, call on Abdurrahman, call on Suleiman, that they should come and listen, and they should go straight to Facebook, to TikTok, to everywhere. We are there at Emirate Radio 98.5 FM.
Yes, please come out and listen. I mean, this is the time we get to unwind and learn at the same time, right here on Emirate 98.5
FM.
Yes.
Knows tomorrow, so we can study history and philosophy and place ideology. Oh, 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 but tomorrow's a mystery. No one knows tomorrow. Oh, oh, no one knows tomorrow. Oh, no one knows tomorrow. Oh,
I believe you're fluent with the lyrics of the song. No one knows tomorrow.
Yes,
but
no one
I
knows
bet you
tomorrow.
can know tomorrow if you do not do what?
I don't know.
if you choose to be if you choose to be stagnant, educative, in educative, yeah, if you
Yes.
choose to remain where you are, you will know tomorrow is not going to be great. If you are,
course.
you get that vibe.
You have to be serious right
Yes,
now.
so-
You have to
alright,
be
so-
serious.
Alright, so now we're moving on to the sounds of English language. Like I told us earlier, if we want to talk about how to produce the commonly misproduced words, we have to know the basic of that sound. We have to know the basic of the alphabet apart from A, B, C. You know, we have the ABC of the pronunciation too. So before we go into those pronunciations, before we go into it in full force, we need to know the basis of the English language, and the base of English language is the pronunciation. And for the pronunciation, we go into the sounds of the English language. Now, for the sounds of English language, different from the alphabet. Alphabet, we have how many letters? We have 26 letters. Now, for the sounds of English language, this is different from the day-to-day alphabet or letters that we are aware of. Now, there are 44 speech sounds in English language. We have how many, Treasure?
44.
You have to pay attention
Of
to.
course, yeah, I'm the student here.
Because yes, all of us, we are learning
came to
together.
learn, of course.
Yeah, we are learning together.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We have 44 speech sounds in English language. We have 24 consonants and we have 20 vowel sounds, just like the alphabet. How many letters do we have? How many vowel letters? We have 5 vowel letters
Yes.
and 21
Consonants.
consonants. Yes. So for the sounds as well, we have 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. Now, as opposed to the alphabet is a set of letters represented by a symbol used in writing a language. Now, the vowel sounds of the sounds of English is divided into monophthongs and diphthongs. Now, like the word mono means what?
Single.
Yeah, correct.
Clap for me, please.
You deserve
Clap,
you deserve
please.
your garden.
Of course.
All right, so we have mono means one. So now when you hear something that has mono, you should realize that okay, it means that thing is one.
Yeah.
Okay,
of
so
course.
now for the vowel sounds we have and for please my listeners and my viewers, we are doing vowel sounds today, but if time permits we can move on to the consonant sound. But I hope and I'm praying that we have time on our side. All right, moving on. Now we have the vowel sound is divided into monophthongs and diphthongs. Now when you have D or die means two. Now for vowel sounds it's divided into monophthongs and diphthongs. Now for monophthongs they are just single quality vowels, like you just have one output in the vowel section. And for the consonant section we have for the diphthongs we have two. It is a double quality sound, like it is produced, they have two outputs combined as one sound. For example, we have we have monophthongs as we have a and or we have o for monophthongs and e, so we have oi. Now we have produced two sounds, so that's like the diphthongs, you get. But the mono is just one. We have o, we have e, we have e. But for the diphthongs we have e and probably e, so we have a and h. So that's about diphthongs. Now monophthongs are single quality vowels and diphthongs are double quality vowels. Monophthongs are 12, like so the single vowels are 12, and we categorize them as 7 short vowels and 5 long ones. Now when you're writing, I know my students will definitely know this, that for you to know your diphthongs, so you to know your 5 long vowels rather, it is recognized with a diacritic mark. And for people of my parents that do not know what a diacritic mark is, it's a mark that we use in sound, one of the marks we use. And for us to know that okay, what's the difference between a long monophthong and a short diphthong, is just that mark. It's like a colon.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, it's like a do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
It's a colon, so we call it a diacritic mark, and it is represented by a colon. And the diphthongs are just 8.
Okay.
But can you repeat what I've said? Don't let me stress you.
So are just 8. I got that actually.
Diphthongs 8, of course, that one is. So for monophthongs we have how many? We have 12. We have 7 long and 5 short sounds.
Okay.
Moving on, we have, now I'm still on my forget that you are privileged, or we are privileged to hear your voice and see you watch us at Emirate 98.5 FM, and you can call us on our studio line at 0705 690 2827. We have 0705 690 2827, and our second line is 09031 917 355, 0903 191 7355. Now we dive into the class again. So now moving on, still on the vowel sound. Like I said earlier, for the vowel sounds we have 7 short and we have 5 long. So today we'll take the 7 short, and if time permits, but we can take the diphthong too. But then, so for the short sound we have E, just as short as it is, just short. We don't need to elongate. It's just what?
E.
Yes, we have E. And examples of E, we have pit.
Bit.
Yes, we have bit.
Sorry?
Bit.
Bit.
Yes, so
Okay.
there's a difference between beat, like
And
to beat,
bit.
and just a bit, like something
Okay.
small, a chunk of something.
Yeah.
So we have pit and we have beat. Then we have air. For air we have bet.
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 I
have
just have chocolate actually.
Yes, I'll give you chocolate. Don't
Okay,
worry.
alright.
I'll try to
Thank
give you.
you,
Okay,
thank
moving
you.
on, please.
Yes.
We have that's the R sound is pat. These are not limited to these examples, but because of time, that's why I'm giving us this just one or two words examples. So we have as in cut, as in love.
Love.
Yes, not love. It is not love, but what? The love.
Yeah.
There's the lip spreading. So we have love, not law, like the mouth. The shape of the lips is not round,
round.
it is spreading.
Oh.
So we have oo as in put.
Put.
Yes, put.
Put.
So the shape of the mouth is still the same, is like almost round. Yeah. Then we have o as in dog.
Dog.
Pot.
Pot.
Now we have this one. This one is my favorite sound. We call it the schwa sound.
Schwa. It's my favorite too.
Why? Well, the schwa sound is the weakest sound in English language. It is very weak because when you have the schwa sound, you don't have it. You don't stress that syllable. So the schwa sound doesn't have a definite sound, but that is the weakest, and you don't have to stress yourself when you produce it. As variants, we have gracious, we have about, we have above. So those sounds, there is no definite sound for the schwa sound, but trust me, it's my best sound, probably because of the name schwa.
Schwa. Okay, that's nice.
All right, so moving on to the next segment, Treasure. I think it's your cue
Well,
now.
we'll go on a quick commercial break, and when we're back, we'll dive right into the next segment. Stay with us.
Contribution to the earth, the trees, the grasses, as the miles slowly passes. No one.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You're capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel.
You're welcome back to the Learning Hub right here on Emirate 98.5 FM Ilori, and you're still with us. I am Treasure Ajayi, and I also have Omotolani here with me in the studio today. So this next segment is what I like to call literature review with Treasure, because we're going to be examining a poem by Niyi Oshundare.
When I was in secondary school, when I was in university,
Yeah.
my lecturer would say Oshundare. Before I knew it was Oshundare, it took a while. It's Igbo. So she calls it Oshundare. I wasn't familiar with that name before.
Okay.
So I'm like, what's Oshundare? And I saw it, I'm like, Oshundare.
Really? Spot a Yoruba name like that?
Yes, so.
Oh my god. So we're diving into a poem called The Leader and the Led by Niyi Oshundare. The lion stakes his claim to the leadership of the pack, but the antelopes remember the ferocious pounds of his paws. The hyena says the crown is made for him, but the impalas shudder at his lethal appetite. The giraffe craves a place in the front, but his eyes are too far from the ground. When the zebra says it's his right to lead, the pack points to the duplicity of his stripes. The elephant trudges into the power tussle, but its colleagues dread his trampling feet. The warthog is too ugly, the rhino too raucous, and the pack thrashes around like a snake without a head. Her need calls for a hybrid of habits, proclaims the forest sage. A little bit of a lion, a little bit of a lamb. Tough like a tiger, compassionate like a doe, transparent like a river, mysterious like a lake. A leader who knows how to follow. Followers mindful of the right to lead. This is a wonderful point.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful one. So, what are the themes you think you actually noticed in the poem?
First off, I think I'll pick allegory.
Allegory?
Do you know what allegory is?
Please explain to us. Where
Allegory is using animals to give a point. Just like what's this popular
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm, yes, Animal Farm, something like that. So that's why it sticks that allegory is about. So this poem is using animals leading. Animals are like a tussle
Using
of
to
power.
explain
listen, just like
symbolize leadership
and
followership.
Thank you. That's the right word or the right phrase to use, leadership and followership. So this is basically, I see allegory there. Yeah.
Yes, and basically the poem is about leadership and followership. It stresses.
Most people, yes, it stresses on the fact that I want to lead, and there are qualities in me that is not needed in a leader. That's what people see, even in day-to-day activity now. Okay, I want to lead. No, this person can't lead. She's too mouthed. She has too much vibe. That's the thing that's happening in the animal kingdom, according to Niji or Shundari.
Yes, exactly. So it emphasizes on leadership and followership. It also emphasizes on power struggle. I don't know if you got that. The power struggle between everybody wants to rule.
Yeah.
The lion, the giraffe, the zebra, everybody they want to. It depicts a selfish quest for power. Exactly. It also depicts it criticizes African politics through animals like lion, the hyena, and the giraffe. Oshundare satirizes leaders who cling to power. I don't know if that was obvious in that. Then ideal leadership, it suggests that a leader could actually be a leader. Who you should consider a leader is when you have the qualities of a leader and also the qualities of a follower. Do you understand?
And you have peace, and you still have like dominance.
Exactly.
And you are autocratic and you are still democratic.
Exactly.
So you have to mix everything to be a leader.
All right. So if you're up for our gifts today, you can answer our questions. You love literature, you love to read, you love English language, and you can answer our questions. Please call us on 070-5690-2827 or 090-3191-7355. I call again 070-5690-2827 or 090-3191-7355. We're expecting your calls. So back to the poem. It actually criticizes leadership, and can you give examples on based on our current society? I think it's majorly about the African society.
Yes, African society, that's the right word for that.
Well, because everybody wants to rule.
Even at home, you get amidst siblings, somebody wants to rule.
Yeah, exactly.
In religious settings, people want to rule. In the office settings, some people still want. So it's basically about, apart from politics and all, it just encompasses everything about human.
Okay, yeah, I can remember an experience I had. There was a time I was on a project. I was trying to contest for a project lead. Like I was contesting for the lead of that particular project. But this other person that was my opponent she was like adamant. But along the line, she actually conceded because I was strong. I had a strong belief that I had the ability. So subsequently, she became my assistant. While doing that project. And would you believe that this is when I actually realized that she literally had no idea about what we were doing. And she wanted to be the leader. Do you you get?
Yeah.
Trying to be the leader. So what if you had conceded and be like, oh well, you can do it. Well, I don't like struggling for power and the likes, and allow that. That means everybody would be would be confused.
Yes, because they won't be heading, or there won't be straight something point of view, or straight definite solution to whatever project you were on.
Exactly. So that explains the urge to always want to lead, but not having the qualities of a follower also. So that's all Niyi or Shundare's point, the leader and the led. So
And then no matter how suitable a person thinks he is for a position, there are inherent shortcomings in us, and
Of
as
course.
individuals we inhibit different abilities. So even if you see that, okay, this is like your strength, people may see that strength as a weakness, or as like something that you will use against them. Now remember, now they said giraffe was the animals, they said no, they don't want the giraffe because the giraffe had a long neck and he cannot see them.
Of
Now
course.
from that point of view, what animal will you think will say that the giraffe cannot see it? It is the ants. They have to definitely oppose
Of
that. No,
course.
if you are up, you won't see me. You get, but lion
that's
might feel
true.
like, oh, your neck is too long. If something is up, though, people will not say that, okay, your neck is. Some people will say, we think from that point of view that the neck is long. Definitely, if a problem is coming, probably with an hunter, if a predator is coming, the fact that the neck of the giraffe is long will make the giraffe to see that, okay, all of you run for your head, run away, trouble is in air, trouble is, I see trouble.
Of
You
course.
get, so everybody's strength and weakness can be weakness and strength you get to some
course.
other people.
Of course, thank you for that, Omotolani. So I would like to leave you with these words by Stephen King. The more you read, the more things you will know. Omotolani, do you agree?
Yes, I
The
agree.
more you read, the more things you will know.
But we should say the more you listen now.
Okay.
Because
The
we are
more you
Emirate
listen.
Radio. Emirate Radio 98.5 FM. So we should say the more you listen,
The more you will learn.
the more you learn,
Yeah,
and the
of
more you
course.
watch
Of course, the more
on
you
our
learn
social
too.
media platforms, the more you do what, the more you learn.
too. So, my name is, as you all know, my name is Treasure Ajayi, the silent moving bee, and I have with me,
Omotolani Dari, the daughter of a lion, the lion of the tribe of Judah.
and that will be all on this week's experience of the Learning Hub. Have a great day, everyone.
Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe.